morning. From Fox 5 News, this is Good Day Atlanta at 9 a.m.
The coronavirus pandemic has changed the way we live and work. In this day and age, many of us have transitioned to working part-time or from home. Here to discuss the pros and cons is two-time Emmy Award-winning TV producer and host of Money Making Conversations, Rushion McDonald. Good morning to you, Rushion. So good to see you.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you doing, my
I'm
friend?
doing well. Good to see you, and it's nice to have you here once again. You know, we're going to start off with something that's bothering a lot of parents these days, moms and dads. And when daycare is closed because of coronavirus, many parents had to shift their work schedule. So, but working part-time or from home can actually benefit your family, especially in the age of coronavirus, right?
Absolutely. Let me just say this. There's a lot of money being left on the table because of the fact that everybody's talking about that $1,200 stimulus check or that EIP card, which is the Economic Impact Payment Card. And that doesn't affect you unless your taxes were filed in Austin, Texas or Andover, Massachusetts. Family needs to know that there are weekly checks that you can get because daycare takes up to 30% of your income.
Wow. Yeah, and many parents are grappling with a decision about...
Yeah. And there's money out there that you can get through the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, which provides 12 weeks of paid leave to employees who need to care for their children because schools or child care facilities are closed because of COVID-19. Listen to me, 12 weeks, you can max out, it caps out at $200 a day. That's $1,000 a week for 12 weeks that you can get in income, and a lot of people are not aware of that.
That's very good. That's a lot of money, too.
On top of that, you can get 2 weeks of paid sick leave on top of that, which is caps out at $511 a day, which is roughly $2,500 a week. They're not talking about that, and parents need to be aware of that because that can help them make a decision, especially when you have two full-time working parents and you have daycares that have closed, because when the state shut down, we have over 4,000 daycare facilities. Because parents stayed home, roughly half of those closed. So those daycare facilities are not available. So there has to be a conscious decision being made right now, what to do with your money, how to budget your money, and there are 12 weeks and 2 weeks available that you can use because of COVID-19.
And there are ways for people to make more money while still working part-time, right? Can you tell us about some of these work-sharing programs?
Absolutely. That's another program that people are not being made available, not being aware of. Okay, let's break it down simply. You know, we all know about the $600 check that the CARES Act created. That's $600 a week. And by the way, that's going to end at the end of July. Okay, so we got to take advantage of that. Okay, if you file for unemployment, the most you can get is $365 a week. That's $965 a week that you're getting right there. Now, with the work share program, if your hours are cut down to part-time, your employee can pay you as much as $300 a week. A lot of people don't know that because your employer has to file for that. So you could walk away making $1,265 a week working part-time.
Wow.
Versus working full-time. A lot of people don't know about these things, and I'm happy to be on the show to tell people, do your research. It's the Families First Coronavirus Act and also the CARE Act. These are two things that were signed by President Trump in the month of March that a lot of people are not aware of, and they need to know. You can stay with your family. You don't have to take your kid to a daycare center right now because we have a lot of fear. There's no vaccine. I had a child. I know you take your child to a daycare center, sometimes they come back sick. So we have to be aware of that. This is an option. You may have to reduce your budget, but at least you have income coming in that you can live with.
Some valuable information right there. Rushion, thank you so much for joining us as always. Stay safe.
I appreciate you. Stay safe.
Thank you. And you can listen to Money Making Conversations with Rushion McDonald on iHeartRadio, Spotify, or on Apple Podcasts.